Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be yet another one of the how to quit porn sort of videos. Although in this one I guess I'm not gonna talk so much about how to quit, how to stop watching, but I'm rather gonna talk about the effects that it has on people. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is that I've been reading the book Your Brain on Porn. I've known about the book for a long time, but I've never read it. So now I get back into reading books again, and I've been reading that one for a few days now. I read only like 15 minutes to half an hour at a time, but anyway, I'm trying to get that habit of reading back into my life, and I've been reading that one, and in the beginning of that book there is quite a few anecdotal stories from ex-porn users, and it just reminded me a lot of my own story. When I read those, I was able to relate to pretty much all of those stories, even though some of them sounded even worse than my own experiences. And the same thing happened when I was listening not too long ago to the Fight the New Drug podcast, Consider Before Consuming, and they had someone on the podcast who talked about his problems and how he beat those problems and became porn free, so to speak. And he said, that was a really rough one, that example that he gave. He said that it was so bad for him that he used to watch porn sometimes from 3 p.m. after school all the way to the next day's 5 or 6 a.m. or something like that. So basically more than 12 hours. And as I was reading the book, Your Brain on Porn, there was similar experiences there where people said that not so much about how freakishly long they used to spend time by the computer consuming it, but how they ended up watching content that they never imagined they would watch. And that brings me to the reason why I wanted to make this specific video. And I wanted to just say that I can 100% confirm that consuming pornography will not change you. It will not, and this is the big thing, it will not change you. It's not like, and let's see what's gonna happen if I use these words without censoring, if this video is gonna get banned or something on YouTube, but I just wanna use the real terms so that people understand. So I used to watch anal porn and deep throat porn, for example. I used to watch that from a very long time ago, from a very young age. And it made me think that I'm the type of person who wants to experience those same things myself. Well, it just so happens that when I stopped watching porn, I noticed rather quickly that in fact I have zero desire to do those things with my partner. I have zero desire to do those with anyone. And in fact, those acts that I just mentioned, that I hope YouTube won't get me censored or something, I find those things disgusting. And this is important. This is important because there's so many. I don't know if you are aware of the statistics that these days, the amount of young people, especially young guys, who want anal sex in a relationship, that number of people has skyrocketed. It's gone up tremendously. And the reason, this is basically just a theory, like people can't really truly 100% confirm it, but it's pretty damn obvious. This is because people consume pornography, where these things have become mainstream. And why I wanted to talk about this thing, particularly this part of the harms, this is just one of the many harms that pornography causes. I wanted to talk about it because I used to think for a long time that I'm a pervert and that I want something else than, so to speak, vanilla sex. I really, truly, genuinely thought that to be the case. And this is the same for, I would argue, most people. And that is quite scary because, like I said, it's not that it changes you. The pornography does not change you. It doesn't make you into someone who actually wants and desires to, let's say, have the anal sex. But it makes you think that it's something that you want. It makes you believe that you are the type of person who wants to do that thing. And by the way, I am not like, I have nothing against people who want the thing. I have nothing against people who like things more kinky. But, you know, there's a massive difference between if you think you are kinky because you've been consuming a lot of porn versus if you actually quit porn for, let's say, 2 to 3 months and then you still crave those things because you genuinely just are kinky, whatever that means and wherever that comes from. I just wanted to emphasize the fact that I have truly experienced it myself, that I thought genuinely for a long time that I'm a type of person sexually, that I have a specific type of sexuality, and it was all a lie. But I never knew, during my whole goddamn adult life, I never knew that it was not the truth. The truth only revealed itself once I was able to stop watching porn. And it didn't take any time, to be honest, because when I met my girlfriend and I just saw immediately that she is this genuinely good, amazing, lovely person, I was able to throw out of the window everything and anything in my head, any fantasy or thought that would involve some kind of roughness. And I think this makes sense to a lot of guys, that you actually just want to be good to a person and treat them well and love them instead of, you know, being hard or rough on them or violent even. So for me, it was really easy because of that from the get-go to sort of let go of those thoughts and those, you know, cravings and desires. But even later on, I just realized and really truly saw that, because, you know, it's obvious that in the beginning when you meet someone, you act a bit different. You want to treat them really like a flower or a butterfly that you don't want to, you don't want to do any damage. I don't know how to say this in English. In Finnish, I would be so much better in describing this thing, but I hope you understand what I mean. And I think when you get to know someone better, it makes sense that then you can sort of explore different things and get more rough and stuff like that with another person when you know your limits and you know the other one's not gonna get hurt and you're not gonna hurt them. But none of that has happened to me. I just genuinely don't want to do anything like that. Anything that I saw in the pornography, I don't want to do any of those things with my girlfriend because they feel so alien to me now. They feel so weird to me. Like, it's more like, why the hell would I want to do any of those things? So anyway, that's it for today. That's it for this video. And let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know in the comments if you have similar experiences. Let me know in the comments if you have thought that you are just a massive perv and you want to find a partner who is a massive perv because you think you are one. You might be in that situation in life. And then I can tell you that, hey, if you actually take a break from porn for like 2 months, then you might notice that you are not a pervert at all. With, you know, whatever that means. I'm trying to label people into like that there's something wrong with being a pervert, but whatever. Or if you are in a situation where you have noticed the same thing. So thanks for watching this whole thing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.